In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to enable dependencies in a Smartsheet project sheet. To get started, open your Smartsheet project sheet. This should be the sheet where you're managing your project tasks, timelines, and deadlines. Before turning on dependencies, take a moment to confirm that your sheet is set up properly. In particular, make sure it includes both a start date column and an end date column. These date fields are essential because Smartsheet uses them to calculate scheduling changes once dependencies are enabled. If either of these columns is missing, the dependency feature won't work as expected, so it's worth checking this first. Once your sheet is ready, go ahead and open Project Settings. This is where Smartsheet lets you control how your project timeline behaves. Inside Project Settings, look for the option to turn on dependencies. When you enable this setting, Smartsheet begins linking task timing together so that one task can automatically affect another. This is especially helpful in project planning because it reduces the need to manually adjust every date when schedules change. After dependencies are turned on, the next step is to add predecessor relationships between tasks. A predecessor is simply the task that needs to happen before another task can begin or finish. For example, if one task must be completed before the next one starts, you would define that relationship so Smartsheet understands the correct order. As you add these predecessor links, you're creating a more realistic and structured project timeline. This helps your sheet reflect actual workflow rather than just a list of separate tasks. Once those predecessor relationships are in place, check that the task dates update based on the dependencies you added. This is an important step because it confirms that Smartsheet is now automatically managing the timing between related tasks. If one task shifts, the connected tasks should adjust accordingly based on the dependency rules. Review the dates carefully so you can catch any setup issues early and make sure the timeline reflects what you intended. Finally, save the sheet and review the project timeline. This last review gives you a chance to confirm that everything looks correct, including the sequence of tasks and the overall schedule. A quick final check can help prevent confusion later and gives you more confidence that your project plan is accurate and ready to use, and that's it. You've successfully enabled dependencies in your Smartsheet project sheet and set up your timeline to update more intelligently as your project evolves.